this seems kind of very problematic to me. On the other hand, regarding the deck size and like the whole structure of character progression, this seems very good to me. It's very deep. Like now that you need to like upgrade it, you need to basically upgrade everyone.
Finish 6th. Fucking hell.
Yeah, see, there you go. You need to pretty much upgrade everyone because there's no deck slots within the game. All of the characters are immediately slotted into the game because you never know where they're going to pop up from the chest. So you need to upgrade everyone basically.
This is a no-bullshit gaming show where we talk about games and their revenue in great detail, powered by our ad monetization, game design, and user acquisition triple threat expertise. Welcome to the 2.5 Gamers, the unfiltered truth served with a side of giggles. Let's not forget this is a 4 a.m. conference discussion vibe, so let's not take it too seriously. Tune in now and stay 2.5 steps ahead of the gaming industry.
Yes, I love you guys, and we love you guys as well. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to 2.5 Gamers. I'm Matej Lancaric.
I'm Felix Braberg.
And I'm Jakub Remia.
Here you are.
Here you are. We are your
Here you are.
for today. And that's it's very good, very good. Oh my god, I have so much to share. But what are we going to talk about today? Squad Busters. Yes, we are. So we're going to talk about game design, do kind of comparison with our last Squad Busters episode as well.
All the comparisons.
All the comparisons. Yeah, the game kind of changed quite a lot. And we actually played the game in the beta. Well, we, meaning I played the game.
I also played the game. And we both played the beta. Yeah.
You played the beta as well?
No. I think last time you were just playing the game. I was watching you. Yeah, but this time I played the
Yeah, this time I played it. So I know the difference, and you know the difference as well. Anyway, so any ad monetization overview? Hopefully, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see.
The whole 2 minutes. Yeah,
I know. Whole 2 minutes. That's all the tips. And oh my god, we're gonna do also the UA and creative deep dive. Oof. What an interesting UA.
I also want to talk about let's call it the soft launch strategy.
Ooh, very good. Because
there is no soft launch.
It was leaked. It's leaked and, whatever. Weird, shady people are reaching out like, oh my god, your YouTube should be and could be way better. Anyway, we have a surprise for you. A secret host is about to join us. Get ready because, the countdown begins. 3,
because
2,
even
1.
we don't know who's going to join
Yes,
us.
because yes, please, he should be joining in a second. Please welcome Ilka Pananen. Oh, wait, I made it up. So we can continue. So one secret guest is enough for the week. But I already got you. At least you bet like who's actually joining us. So should we go? Let's go, Squad Busters. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
Enough yippity yap. Come on.
I'm so excited. 1 second. I need to show you then one creative, but you can start, and then as soon as I can, I'll just show you the absolutely amazing one amazing creative.
Can Evil Matej start the game?
Okay, Evil Matej can. By the way, Evil Matej is my MacBook and my phone. It's not very easy to start and install Squad Busters if you're not in Finland, Canada, Mexico, or Singapore, whatever.
You're the fastest tech-grown company in Slovakia. You can sort this out.
That's very true. Yeah, I actually had to buy a new iPhone because I no, seriously. No, I just used my old iPhone, but I couldn't change the country because I have Apple Podcaster subscription.
Which would take off your subscription. Yeah.
No. I canceled the subscription, but it was active still on my phone, so I would need to remove the subscription or just whatever.
Yeah, with Android you can do it through VPN if you dig deep enough into it. But I wasn't able to manage to run it on an emulator.
Look, I need to show you this creative. You would fucking shit your pants. Like think Brawl Stars, but 10x better.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they're using? Just, a tip.
First, let me pinch. Okay, I'm ready.
They're using the cartoon video from the global launch video. anime.
Do you see?
Mm.
There's no fucking UA. There's no fucking UA. It's nothing.
Tumbleweed.
big tumbleweed. So yeah, that's the mood. That's the mood for today. Okay, let me just stop this bullshit and actually share the screen with my evil Matej. Do we want audio and music or no?
No,
Okay.
we don't. We're okay. Yeah. So Squadbusters, just for those following, I have a little bit of timeline to kind of get through until we get to actually talk to the game. So Squadbusters was originally announced in January 31st, 2023. That's when it was announced. Then we did an episode on it last May
hello.
when it goes in closed beta. You can see that on our channel. And
can you see the screen, because I can see shit.
Yeah, we can see the screen. Yeah,
Secret
Can you see
Monte,
the-
Evil
you see the
many
game?
screens. No, we don't
Okay.
see the game.
No,
You don't see the
we
game.
see.
Yeah, million tabs on every side. Yeah, continuing from there. So Squadbusters was in soft launch for more than a year. Basically, it was not really in soft launch. It pretty much went through multiple rounds of closed betas. And afterward, now we arrived at like the real soft. Yeah, real with the. I'll get to it because there is no soft launch, to be honest. But important thing what I wanted to say, there was this other game called Flood Rush, which somewhere in last autumn Supercell released. We covered it also in a special episode, which was very similar to Squadbusters actually, and we were at some point kind of trying to guess which one of these two games will go forward and which one gonna get killed. We thought Flood Rush was looking a little bit more kind of, let's say, the
Weaker.
design. Not weaker. At least for me, I like the design better, and I'll get to it why, because Squadbusters is suffering still from some of the problems that we were talking back then. But yeah, Squadbusters definitely look more polished, and of course it's the one that got the green light. But yeah, Flood Rush was killed like I think after a month or month and a half in soft launch. We covered it then.
So I see the game. I see it on my phone. You don't see it on the screen.
Nope.
There you go. Perfect. We can continue.
Yeah. So the thing is that Flood Rush got killed, and now we arrived at another pretty much announcement, which was on April 8th, and this is the important chain of events. April 8th, there was a video where the soft launch of the game was teased. That's April 8th. Then, in another video, right the next day, there was announced that the soft launch will be from April 23rd. The soft launch of Squadbusters. In the announcement video and the teaser video, it was already kind of hinted like, oh no, because the community manager Paula was like so excited in it, and the guy was like lowering her expectations. Like, it's not global, it's just soft launch. But then comes the Broken Curse video on April 22nd, which is one day before the actual soft launch date, where they're in this kind of a, role-playing video of like they're trying to break the curse of Supercell because Supercell hadn't global launched the game in last 6 years, yada, 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 and they're trying to do this voodoo spell, whatever, and the spell fizzles, doesn't do anything. But then the whole camera ends on the carpet with like this kind of a flash of whatever something. And then on April 25th, there's the global video where it's actually confirmed, which starts from that carpet, by the way, like a second part of that video, which confirms that this is going global 3 days into the soft launch.
Yeah.
Which means this is not a soft launch. It's
not a soft launch.
Very good marketing hype, this whole thing, which is great, to be honest, like outstanding move from Supercell, but this is not soft launch. They were going into this knowing that this is going global right from the start. That's it.
Yeah, this is just like for pre-registration kind of thing.
Yeah, it's for hyping up the pre-registrations, their whole community, the rewards for pre-registration that you get from the other games. So you can, if you pre-register, more players pre-register for Squadbusters, you get rewards in Clash Royale, so on, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So it's a very good marketing play through their whole chain of influencers, community, everything, like energizing the whole thing. That's great. But soft launch, just for soft launch, no. And now the final date, as it was announced, the global launch date of Squadbuster is currently announced to be May 29th, so somewhere in a month. And that's as much soft launch data which they're going to get with this new build until they start
already are
doing
at like
changes.
almost 5 million pre-registrations after 3 days?
Yeah, you can, by the way, stop the video if you want to have just like Riverside on screen share.
No, it's actually. I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. By the way, because you remember when we talked to Laura and she screen shared the
and
iPhone,
it worked.
and it was in the menu afterwards.
Okay, so let's try. We'll see.
No, of course. I mean, this is just gonna be on. This is
okay.
just gonna be on. Maybe at some point you're gonna see it. Or I can just do this. Hello.
Let's just not do that.
Hello.
Yeah, we're leading podcast in mobile. You're holding up.
Holding a mobile phone to the camera. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So should
Hello.
we go? Should we?
Can I get away? Shit, that.
Should we then go through the deconstruction? Actually, I would start with what changes between the builds.
Yeah.
And then we can go into actual gameplay.
Sure.
So
I also have the videos from the previous version.
Podcast.
Yeah, it's in the podcast. So
Yeah.
you can see it here.
I have my phone
wherever.
also open. I can just read through
Hello.
that. If you will have the video running in the background in the meantime.
Yeah. No, it's not, yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I will
just do that. Okay, so the previous beta build, or let's say the original beta build, that was the first beta. The problems that the game was suffering back then was the lag factor with the character starter pick. You couldn't reroll characters back then, which would then go into snowball. There were multiple modes that you could.
Okay. There was a reroll.
No. Reroll they added in the second closed beta. I'm talking about even before the first.
Oh
one.
yeah, that's the first one we didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know, I'm the history
Yeah.
guy. So, and
Yes,
there were multiple modes, and there was no friend component, and the game was kind of a, let's say, base. So the second beta solved a lot of problems and did a lot of these, let's say, interesting mechanics that are trying to directly solve the issues from the previous build, which means they added the reroll mechanics, so you could now reroll the characters that you get at the start, because those are very important, as they can, as I said, snowball you into whatever strategy you're doing. Then they added the merging mechanic. We talked before that, like, it was like some of the times
Fusion.
Yeah, the fusion, the auto chess pretty much thing, which is kind of a little bit roguelite, a little bit auto chess, but the fusion is very important currently in the game. And then they also added the mods to kind of deal with the repetitive core gameplay. And those are kind of similar to something like Marvel Snap, I would say, where you have these multiple modes that are very, very kind of game defining, that completely changes the flavor of the game, blah, blah, blah. 6 new characters, new bosses into PvP pool, and party a button. That was the second closest beta. So now we arrived at the current build of the game, which went through very, very heavy iterations compared to previous one. So let me start off the back.
Yeah.
If you are playing it,
Yes.
keep in the menu, because we would need the menus.
Yeah.
So,
don't worry. I'm in the plaza.
So the main thing is, the plaza is first thing. You see those hammers or whatever you have there. I don't know if it works like before, but before it was some kind of cosmetic progression with these hammers.
But the thing is, wait a second. The thing is, you could get those hammers in the game.
Yeah, which we cannot get now.
Which we cannot get now, and you could actually get these statues, which were at the end somewhere. I think it was chicken. I had it in the video somewhere. So it's like it was all. I already had one building or plaza upgrade or whatever,
so which we don't have now, or at least it's moved somewhere later down the line, which we don't know.
Yeah, but I was watching a lot of videos. I didn't see any upgrade yet.
Yeah, so we don't know.
So we don't know yet. Yeah.
The very big thing is that the progression of characters heavily changed.
Yeah.
And this is very big.
Let's
Because
see.
before, characters...
The squad.
Yeah, the squad. The characters before were upgraded on a straight line. Like, I think it was through Elixir before. Now...
Yeah.
Now you upgrade them actually through gacha shards.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this baby king?
And
why do you have babies?
It's actually a merge gacha a little bit. Okay, at least it's styled in merge gacha, because they have the baby form, and you need 10 of babies to merge together to get, like, let's say, whatever classic form, and then you get the super form, and then you get the ultra form, and if it's all the same ratio, which means 10-1, it's shit ton of shards.
It's
1,000 for the final one, 1,000 for the one.
So like it's a lot of those. This whole goes through their new gacha system, which is not new, it's just taken from Brawl Stars actually, and it's literally like a evolution of something they had in Clash Royale, because it has two vectors. First is the reward one, which means that you get rewards based on your streak. So
Oh
as you
my
play
God.
the games, streak is now
Fuck.
the most important thing in the game, literally. Because if you don't keep your streak, by streak meaning that you continue to win games in the last
Top
five
five.
in the match, top five in the match. Yeah.
It's in the player profile.
Yeah.
The top
Otherwise, it breaks your streak, and your streak gives you more chances to upgrade the chest at the end. Because for every click,
you get more shards as well.
you also get more shards, but
That's the
for
thing.
every click, you get the chance to upgrade the chest.
Yes.
That's
I
how
got from common
those...
to epic actually, thanks to the streak.
Yeah, exactly, and that's
Which is
how
great.
chess system or gacha system works now in Brawl Stars.
Also, if you get fucked and you have coins, you can,
you can pay to prolong your streak even though you lost.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is a giant thing.
Deadly.
Yeah.
And also you have, I had top streak like 22, and then I got fucking whatever.
Of course,
I made a mistake.
You pay, and the more you need to pay,
that's
again,
what I wanted to
the
say.
price increases.
The price was like 50k or something, or maybe not 50k, but 20k or something.
It goes very high.
I don't have those, unfortunately, because yes, I'm in on my Finnish account, which is obviously not my Finnish account, and I don't have payment options there, so I was fucked. So I rage quit and I almost.
You could still play the
iPhone.
game. This is the reverse part of Clash Royale. Clash Royale system is a very good pacing mechanisms where if you have those chests full, you can still play, but you won't get any new chests. And this is the same thing. If you run out of tickets, you can still play the game because it's the base rule of PvP games. You still need to be able to play. You just don't get the rewards. It's the same here. And remember, most of, if not all of the Supercell games are PvP-based games, which are kind of very, very similarly paced. So that's very good. The main thing for the soft currency, and by the way, there is no hard currency in the game, just saying. It's just that kind of a soft currency that you get there, is to buy those tickets, because characters are not even upgraded through soft currency. They are upgraded through that whatever elixir jello that you have there from completing quests in the book.
Refills, chest tickets, 1 chest ticket and 3 chest tickets.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So you don't upgrade characters with that, but very important thing, you can go into the shop and you can buy character charts or completely new characters with gold. And this is a giant thing. Like currently, for instance, I have Bea there, which cost 100k gold as a new character.
Character Battle Healer, which is 120k.
Yes. So they have giant things from the start in this game.
I already saw the comments on Discord, like, "Hey, this is absolute pay to win. Like, what the fuck?"
And we haven't even started there.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. It's amazing.
The chess system is taken from Brawl Stars. Then the other thing is that there's this, within this new update, there's this new thing called, if you push the play button, Battle Tag. And Battle Tag basically means you can have consumables.
Battle Bag.
Battle Bag, shit.
Mr. Battle Tag. Excuse me, can we have like a pair of glasses for Mr. Jakub? He's getting old.
Seems so.
Jakub, Mr. Battle Tag.
So
what's your Battle Tag?
Battle Tag basically means like cheat codes. It's literally cheat codes, because what you can do with these things, you buy consumables for gold.
Amazing.
Normal key costs 1.5k gold. The epic key costs 2k and 400, and the fusion key costs 4k and 500, and the reroll costs 900. So they actually incorporated consumables now, because reroll was there, I think, even before. But
it was there, yeah. It was there.
In the previous build, the one they repaired the probability. But now you have those keys, and what you can do with those keys, you can literally walk up to a chest that you don't have gold to open, and you can open it through this Battle Bag feature, which means you literally force
Battle
it.
Tag?
Yeah, and you actually not only get to open the chest for basically free, like for that consumable, you can actually increase the power of the characters that you get from this chest. So you have the normal key, of course, you open the chest. You have the epic key, which means it gives you a selection of epic characters, or you have the fusion key, which means it directly gives you a fused character. Yeah. And
obvious fuck.
This is total pay to win. I'm sorry. This is just like really? I don't know how
What
this
do you
will
mean,
fly.
really? Of course, really.
I don't know
Jeez,
how
like,
this
it's
will fly
great.
with the competitive Supercell community, because currently the game is mostly about progression. But at the end of the progression, there is the league system with ranking
Yeah.
and with everything,
Yeah.
which I don't think so. This thing will fly that well because it will become pretty much mandatory. And on top of it, because we have these battle bags consumables, there's this other new breed of characters which are called mega units. And those are actually also consumable. So if you go into Gem Pass, you can get I think I'm like few hundred gems out of it. El Tigre at the end of Gem Pass, you get 3 of them.
El Tigre.
It's like a higher evolution of El Primo, if I understand.
El Primo. El Primo is great. I love it.
The thing is that you pretty much get this as consumable. So when you are in the game, you can get a chance to open the chest to contain a mega character. And then you select it and you get it. And those characters have completely crazy stats. Like, I don't know. Somewhere there was in the doc, but like they have like 240 damage or whatever. They're already fused and they have like I don't know how much health. Like those are kind of very, very strong characters.
So we have
and there are just two currently in the game. There's El Tigre and the giant chicken or whatever. Yeah.
So we have a GitHub
11,000 health.
11,000
health. That's his health. If I remember correctly, the giant Godzilla, the kaiju, has 10,000 health.
Really?
So this thing has more health than that.
Okay.
I don't know about the armor or anything, but those characters are very strong. And they are consumable, as I said. You run out of them if you select them during the match multiple times, and then that goes.
So the thing is, like, we have these fusion multipliers. So means if you fuse a troop, let's say witch, there's like 3.5 times more HP and 2x DPS for the fused unit.
Fusion is very important because it not only gives you kind of a stronger unit like to begin with, the one that's fused, but it lowers the count of your characters, which moves you then on the lower cost count of the chests.
Yeah, because chests coin scales with the number of characters you have, like troops you have.
Exactly, and it doesn't count how many of those are fused. So you want to have all of them fused, basically, to get as cheap chests as possible. Yeah,
also, they're stronger.
Other interesting thing, when we are at these mega units, which is part of their like start season pass, if you finish the start season pass, it costs $5.99 to buy it. But then when you buy it, at the end of it, there's like start the new season pass.
Yeah.
And for you can start the new ad for $11.99.
Exactly.
So that's...
And guess what? The season pass number 1 is the best-selling IIP. The season pass number 2 is the second or third best-selling IIP.
Yeah. And then if I understand, there's a super pass at the end of it.
Super pass.
I
have no idea.
Yeah, that you can like get like again mega characters. So there's the how it's called Dragon Chicken. There's the other mega character at the end of it. Yeah, but the main progression is based on Squad Journey, which is basically kind of a little bit prescripted progression that slowly unlocks all the features of the game very nicely and moves you to other worlds and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the previous beta we had only Roller World. Now it's a Beach World as well.
Beach World, which this is the other thing that was added into this build, that there's this Boom Beach World basically, which is Beach World, which is all inspired by Boom Beach, new maps, new units, new mods. They're also continuing their kind of style of introducing characters that interact with the map. So let's say in the first world you have Greg, which is by the way one of the best characters in the game.
For the first world.
For a starter character.
Oh, whoa.
Because this game is played by farming, not by killing people.
Sure, but then you have Bo, which has a
Bo
better DSP
But did you know, by the way, you can break trees with the bomb?
Yes. But that's... I mean...
Yeah, but anyway, they have these mechanics in the game, like Greg, like the girl with the bees, like the girls with the carrots. Now with Boom Beach World, they have the girl that can literally go into the tank and have it as a tank and control it.
But the thing is, like with the Beach World, it's great because you have battle modes where you can you have pets, monster pets. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a different
they
level.
added
Man.
so
It's
much
amazing.
more content into it, and by the looks of it, it would seem that the content treadmill of this game would be you going through squad journey to the end of it, which means you get into the league.
Squad leagues, yeah.
Yeah, squad league, and then you just basically wait there until they introduce a new world, new characters, new modes, new maps, everything, which will be automatically added at the end of this kind of squad journey, which you can get through, and then again you go back to
then
squad
again,
league.
you can, pretty much.
So sounds pretty good to me. The other interesting thing is that they added now the party options and friends options. So yeah,
I have you as a friend, but
it says last online 7 hours ago, so I don't think so.
What do you mean? I'm online.
Yeah, I don't think so. It works that well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it doesn't work at all. I don't think so.
Yeah,
we can create a party.
30 days left. 30 days left.
Don't know what's happening. Then there's the beginner challenge there in the main screen, which is like first 7 days they have like increased amounts of soft currency that you can get from there. This is really good.
Yeah.
And then
for us non-payers, unfortunately, because we don't have the payment systems, you know. But yeah, I wanted to say, like, I really enjoyed this game, but you know, all these like small things here and there. I mean, I would be fucking beach rolled by now if I could pay. That's 100%. I know. I know.
So
oh my god.
So that was the difference between like the builds and what they added. Let me now go into like some actual stuff that I'm putting into context. So the biggest gripe that I have with the game still, even after the last closed beta and after playing this build for a week, is that PvP, and this is it's PvE/PvP game, is basically like Battle Royale, feels very, let's say, unsure to me. Because the first problem is that it's not very readable, whereas if I'm running into someone, I don't know if I will win or not, because it's just a bunch of characters against bunch of characters. So immediately don't know if like I have a tank, I have a DPS, I have this, I have that. Is it like, do we have more fused characters or not? Because it's just like bunch of characters slammed together against each other. That's the first thing. The other thing is that, to be honest, it's not really incentivized. Like the best strategy to currently play the game is to continue your win streak, which means you need to consistently rank between top 5, which means you need to farm as hell, not only in the beginning.
Survive.
Survive. Because winning the game doesn't give you anything other than like comparison between first and second place is like very, very,
it's almost nothing.
Yeah, it's almost nothing. So it's just all about being top 5. Which is the big contrast to the Flood Rush that I will return here and there a little bit as we talk around it before. So you farm, and some of the strategies within the game for farming are excellent. Like I said, these characters like Greg and the Bee Girl and the Carrot Girl and the Tank Girl, like those are great. The mods, especially, I really like the Goblin mod, like loot goblins all over the map, where you don't really need to engage with anyone. It's just like you farm as much gems as possible. That's it.
Well, as usual, I mean,
that's
the other thing you should do anyway.
And this is the big problem, and the thing that I much more like in Flood Rush is that when you go into a fight with someone, doesn't matter if I know how it ends or whatever, we're both basically losing power in the spot. And maybe I can get more gems or something, but I will come out of the fight weaker. And this is the big problem, that I don't immediately get my opponent's power. We actually both lose power, which means it creates this opening for other opponents to actually kill us right after the fight. Because yes, if you kill somebody in PvP, you get a free key that you can then open a chest for something, which is very problematic in value, because if I have 10 characters, okay, next chest will cost 50 gold in game, so okay, the key is really worth it. But if I came out of the fight with 2 characters, that next chest would cost 5 gold anyway. So
exactly.
Here we go. The big difference with Flood Rush was, if I was killing somebody in Flood Rush, he was dropping these Taika bubbles that I could use to summon new units directly in the fight.
Yeah.
Here, if I'm fighting with someone, I cannot summon new units. I need to run to another chest,
to the chest.
And then summon new units, and then another, and blah, blah, blah. And so it's not really that incentivized. Like, to me, it's actually this whole kind of... The chest system is good, don't get me wrong. It's just that, for me, PvP would need to be sorted a little bit more for it to be incentivized, because currently it's more about avoiding people than fighting with them.
There's avoiding, and then at the end, it's just like, oh, let's just wait until they killed each other and they just steal gems.
Yeah, steal gems, steal kaiju, steal like these giant monsters, wait for somebody to kind of kill most of it, and then you basically need to camp, which is kind of a problematic. Like they had the vine mode. It was a mode before. The map was not being smaller and smaller. It was a mode that sometimes you would get, and then vines would start go over. Now they incorporated into the core of the game. So every map has a vine mode, meaning that the area gets smaller, and you have that everybody needs to meet in the middle. But this still doesn't solve the problem with PvP for me, especially now that the win condition is be in the top 5, not top 1, not top 2, not even top 3. Doesn't matter at all.
Doesn't matter too much. No, it doesn't matter.
Like,
you just get, if you are top 1, you get more gems.
Yeah, you get more gems, so you progress your season pass, the gem 1 more faster. Okay, that's great, but is it really necessary? No, it's not. And especially you don't want to risk it if you're not that strong, or like you're somewhere 5th or 4th or 6th.
You bastard, yeah.
Yeah, and then
oh fucking hell.
and then basically like you're gonna lose your streak. So yeah, I don't know. This seems kind of very problematic to me. On the other hand, regarding the deck size and like the whole structure of character progression, this seems very good to me. It's very deep. Like now that you need to like upgrade it, you need to basically upgrade everyone.
Finish 6th. Fucking hell.
Yeah, see, there you go. You need to pretty much upgrade everyone because there's no deck slots within the game. All of the characters are immediately slotted into the game because you never know where they're going to pop up from the chest. So you need to upgrade everyone basically.
The thing is, like, my streak is lost, so I can get the streak back for 1k, which gives me 1 extra elixir or whatever this is. But it's not even worth it now.
Yeah, I don't know. As I said, there's this kind of a whole system of the win condition. I guess they will need to work a little bit at least with the win condition. I don't know. Like, for me, it seems that there could be a better way how to kind of frame it. But yeah, let's see.
Really, tell us what's the better way, Mr. Game Designer.
I don't know. Like make the. Like, as I said, the PvP aspect of it is not fun because I don't consume opponent's power immediately. So imagine, for instance, if let's say, if I would be killing opponents, I could get, for instance, an upgrade for my fusion character, for my character that's not fused.
Yeah.
So I kill someone, it immediately fuses one of my characters that's not fused, for instance, or something also, like that.
Do you think they've tried that? Do you think they've tried it?
I don't know, but like I'm missing this kind of direct power conversion that like you have with whole IO or snake IO or whatever, where you get the resources of your dead opponent. Whereas here, the opponent is running away from you with all his turbo boost now, and it's even hard to kill him because he's just like tiny.
That's the thing. Like you need to stop, and then like, how can you? Yeah, it's.
How can you kill something when you are moving and you're not attacking? Yeah, that's the
thing. Yeah, exactly. And then you need to stop, and then like these guys are like really.
And the guy is just running away from it. That's his whole point now because he needs to run away. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see.
Come here,
last point is it seems obvious that this game, if it global launches, will have some cannibalization effect.
When it global launches.
Yeah, when it global launches, which is next month.
Ben, like I'm trying to kill El Primo, which is fused character. I have one fused guy, and like if I can't fucking kill this guy, just die.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do PvP. It's very hard. As I said, it will probably have an impact on Brawl Stars, and Brawl Stars is currently scaling to the moon anyway. So my guess is...
Anyway, how much money they made?
I don't know, but it's a lot.
Already?
Last time we checked on the radar, it was 70 million last month.
Well, it was actually not 70 million, but it was a little bit different. It was like 57 in Sensor Tower. Now they're making way more. Now it's 70 actually.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be more than 70, which I think when we kind of talk about the Sadness multiplier, this will be fucking
this will be probably even
100 million at least.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely impressive, by the way.
Just to end the game design part here, the game seems super polished. Don't get me wrong. That's like great. Some of the things they did, especially on monetization side now, because we have this whole battle bag and the new progression system, new gacha system. I, by the way, really like that they return back to gacha. And whoever tells me that like gachas don't work and like random stuff, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
No, it works perfectly. Humans
Yeah.
are wired for it. It will
It
work.
works
and
quite
it
well.
will
It
stay.
works quite well. Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah. So
Trust me, I'm a game designer.
Trust
Wait
me,
a
I'm
second.
psychologist.
Anti-gacha
Gacha
club.
Yeah, so-
Hey.
So I to be honest, like really
Right.
like the chess system. Like now that you have like
Ooh,
it
fuck.
makes it much more dynamic when you have a chances to upgrade the chest with clicks, and like it's great. So I'm really liking the progression. I really like the merge system of the characters, like all of these other things. The only thing I'm kind of concerned is the PvP win condition problem. I think it needs to be ironed out at least a little bit, but yeah, let's see.
So give it a
That's
score.
Score. Last time we said it will be 7 out of 10 to go
No.
global.
Yeah, for going global. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we said last time. I checked it.
Yeah, I checked what you gave a pretty interesting score, Mr. Game Designer. So I'm really looking forward to what you say now.
Regarding the game overall?
Yeah, I mean you have like the game design score 9 out of 10.
Yeah, last time I
Mr.
said that.
Yeah.
It was
Now
very generous. I think it was a bit of a supercell multiple there, huh?
Yeah, it was a supercell multiple there.
look at you.
I think now when I'm
fucking
realistic,
hypocrite.
I will end up again with 9. But
Ooh,
before
there
I
you
think
go.
You,
Another multiple. Okay.
no, there's no
interesting,
multiple now
yeah.
because
no multiple.
the last time I guess if I would be more realistic, I would add something like 8,
Fucking
8.5
die.
or 8. But now, yeah, lots of problems, especially the progressions and the gacha system and everything. Those are really great.
Come
The
here,
only one
motherfucking
point
bastard.
I would deduct from the game would be the PvP win condition thing. It needs to get a little bit more ironed out. That's there. But otherwise, it plays perfectly.
Just fucking hell, sixth again. Never mind. Because it's just trying
Felix,
to kill
you go.
someone and
so, ta-da! Is that if you're making a game and pretty much like some top tips if you're going to launch a game with ads is that first thing, I'm sure Matej is going to talk about UA channels and which ones are being used. It's just super important as well to use the same channels you're doing on UA on ad monetization as well, because essentially what happens is that users that are brought by a network are tagged on server side. So there's more information for like those users if they're seen again in the auction, which means that those networks will bid higher for that user again because they have more information tied to it. And that pushes up the other networks. Another good thing is to know that if you're adding ads, usually the highest eCPM that you see is in the first 7 days of launching, because essentially all UA algorithm or all ad monetization algorithms, they run on a rolling 7-day basis, meaning that they don't really know where to bid in the first couple of days because essentially there's no historic data on everything from amount of unique users to CTRs to install rates to everything. So usually you see the highest eCPM ever in the first couple of weeks. So it's really important just to have ads from the start. But apart from that, can't really say anything. So 0, I guess, because it's not really applicable.
Ads are beautiful.
So ads are beautiful, and I actually I was thinking about the placements because I know you were just you will say absolutely nothing. So I will try to do your job now. Let me know how let's see. So now you have these, I mean, just very kind of basic placements, obviously. So there is the chest in the middle of the plaza that you are waiting
which gives
for.
you 50 gold.
You give 50 gold, but it gives you characters, and every time it scales, it gets you better characters or more. Like it's not common anymore now.
So you're shaving time of the chest.
Yes.
Of course, that's obvious.
Shortening waiting time for the chest. I mean, that's quite obvious. I mean, not most probably just a cap per day. I don't know, like 1 to 3,
3
maybe.
times 30 minutes,
3.
yeah,
I guess. Yeah, that would be first. Then getting additional 1 or 2 shards from the chest for the rewarded video to destroying economy.
Breaks the opening experience.
Okay.
Has variable means of value.
Okay. So I guess no. And then you have the achievements in the book, right? So all the quests. So I guess if you have, I don't know, I have now like loot goblins like 24 out of 30. So maybe just watch a video to complete the quest.
Watch a video to get double of that progression, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's possible basically because those are pretty. I guess those are scripted anyway, so it's
Yeah,
like a progression.
exactly.
So you go a little bit faster. That seems okay. Like I would definitely think that like at some point you could give gold, just like purely some consecutive gold thing.
Yeah,
which would
if you
be,
have 120k for a character, then you can be a little bit generous, I guess, with the gold.
Yeah, but you definitely cannot put it behind the streak because streak
No,
increases
no,
in
no,
value.
no.
Remo, I have
Yeah,
an
no.
idea. I have an idea. What if after a game, if you don't come first, you can watch a rewarded ad to then come first?
Now, like honestly, a few more could be done with depending on the amount of like gold value. Like I don't
Also,
know.
you have a replace quest, so in the beginner's challenge, which is
Oh, yeah,
first
yeah,
7
you can-
days,
you
right?
can
And
do
it's like
that.
replace quest for 10 gold, absolutely zero value, right? So I mean, that
Yeah.
could be
Like you
another-
could still, I don't know what's the value of like we need to get to the number which is something like what was it, 13 cents, 14 cents per ad a video. Felix, what's the rates these days?
What do you mean?
The rates
Like
these
in the
days.
game, or how much you get paid? Like
on
ad hoc
average, on average, when you were looking of how much it costs per one rewarded video within games economies, skip it and stuff.
Oh yeah, anywhere between 8 to 14 cents around there.
Yeah, so if the let's say the consumables, the reroll, which is 900 gold, and key, which is 1,500 gold, would be within that value, those two could be put on a rewarded video. But I would need to count it up. Don't know what's the shop. Yeah, I think we'll get there because 10,000 gold is €1.20, so it would be there. So yeah, we could put those two on at rewarded placements
There
also.
you go. There you go, I guess. Okay, so
Which would work, by the way, very good because you definitely want that, and it won't give you direct power. It would just give you better chance of getting better.
Thank you very much for listening. So I'm the admin person now on the podcast as well. No, I'm just kidding, obviously. Okay, so let me just stop sharing this and
hope that it will be the thing we all think will be.
Don't worry, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there for sure. And I will start sharing.
Or you will just film yourself playing the game for 40 minutes and then edit.
Yeah, I can do that as well. I mean, it's fine. Jeez, I do that all. I mean, as soon as this game came out, and I have to be very honest, I really liked the game. I actually really liked the game.
You preferred Flood Rush though when we're talking about it on
I definitely also prefer Flood Rush.
I preferred Flood Rush. Yes.
Still after this.
Yes, but I'm not sure like what's like all this about. It's just I'm not sure if it's a Supercell magic or something, but it really kind of it's addicting. It's
technically, it works flawlessly. Like, do you see the loading screens?
Yeah,
There's
it's fucking
none.
like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and I'm directly in the match. Like seriously,
tap, click, everything works as it should.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Well,
Supercell
it was
magic.
kind of
the UI UX polish. That's the magic.
It kind of I think I dropped or crashed like 3 or 4 times or 5 times on my
I haven't crashed at all.
XS iPhone.
You can't blame the ad networks for that, you know.
But that's I'm pretty sure it's because of my old phone and not because of the actually exactly. So now what can we talk about? There's no fucking UA. There's nothing. Zero. No, like this.
Not even a little TikTok video. Not even a challenge. What about all these creators that are just flooding YouTube?
That's what I wanted to showcase. So now we have this interesting hashtag, which is Supercell Partner. Just kind of move it a little bit. And this guy, this just
Orange Juice Gaming, the
exactly.
biggest Supercell creator.
He's with all of their games. But then,
his
like
videos
so
are literally
just
Supercell Games videos. That's his whole channel.
His whole channel is Supercell. I know. I know. And we have this like Brawl Star. No, it is Brawl Stars. No, it's Brawl Stars. So it's like this is it basically. Like they have this Supercell Partner hashtag, and I guess some creators use that hashtag even though they're no Supercell creator or Supercell Partner.
By the way, if you go into the game and in the shop. At the right side of the shop, there is the content creator boost where you enter code of your favorite creator.
And that was like, was it there before?
Yes,
I'm not
they
sure.
had it also in other games.
Should we get a code? We could get a code.
Yeah, but we can get the code, but you know what you need to do? You need to actually play the game. You actually need to play the game and then actually stream it. And
Create content for it.
I like the game, but I really suck. I mean, whatever. I already showed my stats on the on the screen. So it's I played like 50 games and I top 5 was like 25 times or something. Whatever. So I'm not sure if like people would like to watch this anyway, but that's like very good thing. Like nobody's actually talking about this on like any of the other podcasts. Like they have very good creator program. And what it means, if I
they're
pay,
basically UA. They don't have UA. They have this.
Yeah, but Brawl Stars has UA, and now they're fucking scaling. So even Clash of Clans has UA, even Heyday a little bit.
Of course they
so
have UA because the whole company is turning into live ops company. No more Supercell, no more cells, 50-man teams, so on and so forth.
Yes, but no more Supercell. I mean, I had this super dead
more
kind
Cell.
of article that like Felix laughed at me last time.
But
still, yeah, the clickbait, but they're absolutely super back. It's not super dead, but they're super back.
They're super back. But that's good.
And,
like they're doing like
back with a vengeance.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Brawl Stars, like, oh my god! And I know like why this Squad Busters game, which is in a soft launch, is not even a soft launch, is getting global launch because it's the same kind of like framework. Like they will take this fucking whatever works there and just apply it to Squad Busters, and it's gonna be exactly the like same hockey stick. That's my assumption, at least. That's my assumption.
We'll see.
Oh, we'll
How much
see, of course.
cannibalization do you think we can expect?
The big question is if those two games running parallel in the market will make more revenue than Brawl Stars a few months before. That's the big question.
100%. Oh my god, yes.
That's the big question. That's the same question with Genshin and Honkai.
Is it though?
What do you mean?
Because Genshin and Honkai, they have, I think, what we just we talked about it. Like it's like what not so many people playing this. It's a limited kind of TAM, no?
Yeah.
For Genshin,
both of these. Oh, you mean like these has unlimited TAM or what?
It's not unlimited TAM, but it's
more broader appeal.
More broader appeal than Genshin. That's like, you can't argue that.
In
it's
the
just
West,
like fucking in the West, like you saw like when Brawl Stars launched in China, that like spike that we talked about before, like, and I have this like not even in the West. Well, let me show you one other video, Mister. Not even in the West.
Get him, Matej. Get him.
I wanted to just I just wanted to say like with this Supercell creator program, like if you pay, creators get like percentage of your in IIPs. So that's great. But then I have this like a global launch plan, which leaked, but it leaked from this room, and it's something that I would do obviously, and not leaked from Supercell. So it's secret Matej thinking about how I would global launch the whole like Squad Busters game. So
the secret Matej and evil Matej.
I mean, well, you pick.
Global launch after 6 years of global launch. Like when do you mean like you would global launch the game from the beginning or now the new one?
Squad Busters and how I would global launch, like the whole strategy around it. Jesus
I heard Brawl
like,
Stars. Okay.
Maybe I said Brawl Stars. I don't know. Maybe it's like whatever. So, but I wanted to talk about a different thing, which is the hype thing, what we discussed already, the pre-registration, which is a nice kind of thing, which is now 5 million people, but still on the scale of Brawl Stars, like they're getting more than 5 billion people a month. So let's see how this plays out. But then, so I was looking into the whole kind of geo split and whatever they are doing on Brawl Stars, because the overlap is definitely there, right? I can actually stop sharing this so I can see you. So that is definitely there. So they hit the biggest month in April, and it's still not the end of April. So kudos. So I looked at the numbers, and in terms of the geos for Brawl Stars, it's US is top 1, obviously. Then it's South Korea and then Germany. And like, I'm not sure like what the fuck they're doing in Germany for Brawl Stars, but it's like in the last 2 months, it's just like it's doing really well. It's second best country, even best than South Korea, Germany.
Even better than South Korea.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, okay. Natürlich, not even natürlich. I have no idea what's happening, but it's great. Then they have France, Italy, Japan, Switzerland, Poland. Poland is in top 10. Then Spain, Austria, and Israel. So what I would definitely do is this, like, obviously US specific campaigns, right? So that's like without a question. But then South Korea as well. And I'm just gonna share this one video. If you know Jakub, where is this coming from, Mister?
Which one?
Yeah, this one. So
Full screen.
you know what is this? So they did this, and let me just start from the beginning. You remember this mall? You know, you remember this mall?
Yeah.
So we were in this mall with Mr. Jakub in Busan, if this is the one. I think so.
This is in Seoul, man. This is in Seoul.
It's in Seoul, but it was in Busan as well, by the way. But yeah, whatever.
It's a chain.
It's South Korea.
It's the biggest super mall.
Yes.
It's the biggest mall chain in Starfield's quite big.
Yes. Whatever.
Okay.
They did this takeover in Starfield in South Korea with like all the, like, I think it was Brawl Stars. I would do the same thing with Squad Busters, and not even this takeover.
So they did a live event in South Korean mall. Okay.
2 months ago, or 3 months ago. Yeah. Exactly. Like, this makes so much sense. Like, this is exactly their like brand strategy, all this fun stuff. It's checks all the boxes. So this is the like first thing I would do. Like, and you remember the Metro and TV ads for Last War?
Of course.
It's the same thing. I would just do like this without the question. This like takeover in the mall, and then like TV ads and Metro out of home in South Korea immediately.
So
then
you would do offline marketing in Asia, okay?
In South Korea, 100%. Same thing in Japan. Obviously, you remember the merge mention out of home, and the Japanese ad
extras.
as well.
Yeah,
and extra as well. So this and then something geo-specific in Germany. I have no fucking idea like what they're doing, but apparently it's working. So for Squad Busters, same thing. Then, in terms of the geo split, we have the tier 1 kind of countries, France, like merging France, Italy, Poland, Spain, even Brazil, Canada, and Netherlands in the one group. And then second tier 2, I would say like Taiwan, because Taiwan is quite big for these games as well. And then we have like Turkey, Czech Republic, even these kind of countries are big. UK, Belgium, and even Hong Kong quite well. And the rest of the world. Because why not? I mean, just covering the whole world. But like kind of main budget definitely goes into the US, South Korea, Japan, Germany for all of these fun stuff and fun activities. UA and kind of out of home as well. And in terms of platform split, guess what? 70% iOS, 30% Google Play. But wait, like, isn't iOS dead? Fuck no. Of course no. Like, everybody who says that, just shut the fuck up. You don't know anything about the UA. It's embarrassing. So please stop. Anyway, it's based on soft launch data anyway.
Matej strategy.
Yeah, humble Matej strategy. No,
Evil
like, come on,
Matej
like,
back.
Evil Matej is back. Yeah. Anyway, it's just like it works, and this is what.
It would be great if you could launch parallel in China. I mean, not just wait for it.
I was thinking about it, but then, like for China, like they would most probably just push through the content very quickly. That's my assumption, right? And then like they will be just in the squad leagues. And
you mean Chinese player base?
Yeah. No, that's my assumption. I don't know. Maybe I would want to have more content.
I think rather, or no, they're owned by Tencent, so no. I was like, if they would end up in the approval process, but yeah, they're not. So they won't.
Anyway, iOS. Everybody says it's hard, but then we have all the revenues coming in. We see the IIP data, so I would go with scan conversion schema tied to revenue brackets based on the day one payments, right? I think what we said, the Battle Pass is one of the top ones, and then we have like small IIPs, which is like special offers, and then something else that happens on the day one. So get a lot of revenues on the day one.
You think it's going to monetize that quickly?
Yeah. Oh my god! Like this, I think like the season pass is the first thing that everybody buys.
The thing is that what you see now, and we concern let's say we consider like pay to win or greedy or whatever. Like, yeah, EU wise it could be like that, but this is literally catered for Asia. this
Yeah.
is completely normal in Asia. Diablo Immortal 100 million. Like this
Yeah.
is what his economy will do in Asia. It will completely plow through Asia.
Yeah, and also look. So I think it's like this is just what I'm talking about. It's based on Canada, like IIP store. Well, like the IIP list. So I'm pretty sure like US is gonna be way better than Asia.
Asia is gonna be way better. What's the current
Yeah,
split, by the way, on Brawl Stars regarding the revenue from Asia?
50. Yeah, right. Oh,
Asia against the West.
Asia against the West. Let me check this. Can't do it in here. Now the revenue. I'm gonna share this.
Let's say
screen as well.
Last month only.
Yeah, we can do it 1 second. I'm just gonna share this screen here. So here, let's see. We go all and then.
So US 17%, Germany 13%, France 6%, Italy, Switzerland, Austria. It's not that big actually. China's only 1.5% now. But do we have all? Does this thing
Is
have all
that
the
data accurate for China? That's like
that's
never.
like,
No one
That's
knows.
the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's US like 17%, and then China we don't see
because
anyway.
if we take the big three, which is China, Japan, South Korea, it's
South Korea is top
just
3.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just like 4, 9, 13. Okay, let's say 15, maybe Taiwan 1 more percent, Hong Kong 1 more percent, so it's a 16%. We still don't know if the data for China is legit here.
No,
but
not
it's-
necessarily. No,
but
no,
it's-
you don't see it like this. You don't see it at all.
Yeah, but it's still not that big. I would expect it to be a
That's
little bit
crazy
bigger.
revenue growth, huh? Gee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when I was looking at this, like what?
What?
Like now, whoop, even more.
Yeah.
Is that a 4x? Or is that 5x?
From here, like what they
From last year is 8x. The thing that
yeah,
they
I
talk.
would say even 10x from April. Like it
Yeah.
was 7 million a month. Now it's 70. So it's like it's definitely 10x. But I want to just kind of talk about the demo of Brawl Stars male, right? So I think
Because
it's gonna be the same
thing
thing
is for
for
me,
Squad Busters.
Just saying, like Brawl Stars seems much more skill based than Squad Busters to me.
Yeah.
Because Squad Busters seems more approachable, more casual, more random. To be honest, like just
well,
like
what are you trying
surface.
to say?
That Squad Busters probably have more kind of a, as you said, total addressable audience because it's pretty much like Supercell Super Mario Bros. Like smash all the IPs, all the games together. But I don't think so. It's gonna be that like the PvP community, whatever rank community, the top players will be that engaged as in Brawl Stars. I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit
So you
on the fence there.
Okay, so you mean it's gonna be different audience?
Not different audience, but like that's the big problem with cannibalization. I just say
like overlap. Okay, so not that much cannibalization.
No, not that much, but like yeah, maybe it's even better that it won't be kind of a dead hard because it's not, let's say, it's not that serious game as Brawl Stars, at least to me. So let's see.
So, and guess what? Like, why I'm showing you these demographics? Because now I want to just go a little bit deeper into UA channels. So
you would use TikTok.
There you go.
Until it doesn't get banned, because it's gonna get banned.
Okay, it's gonna get banned. If it's gonna get banned,
no, it's already signed. They just need to either appeal or
We're not turning this into geopolitics. Like
exactly. Yeah. I don't care. But yes, exactly. That's where I'm coming from because it's TikTok and then creators, right? So TikTok should be absolutely biggest. Yeah, TikTok creators, obviously. When you remember,
I mean Supercell creators on TikTok.
Not even Supercell creators. Any creators.
Yeah.
Any creators. But yes, preferably, I guess, Supercell creators. But honestly, I don't care. And I don't think like they would care as well because you remember the VR Warriors case study, right?
Yeah,
so I was
course.
talking about the TikTok creative challenge videos, which are going a bit viral, and also regarding the creatives. The campaign initially featured the content produced by the less more guys showcasing gameplay, but then they started using TikTok Creative Challenge to get the UGC style creatives, and also they started getting these like expanded to global markets with TikTok Creative Challenge, which kind of is the TikTok Creative Exchange program where you get creators from South Korea and Japan, again, I was talking about South Korea and Japan standalone strategy. So TikTok Creative Challenge also big in the US, and I mean for normal mortals like we are, it's only US. But it's, if you are if you're Supercell or Less More or whoever you're partnering with TikTok, you can get pretty deep in South Korea or Japan with TikTok Creative Challenge, and we already saw like those videos back then. So definitely check the We Are Warriors episode. And also to give you a bit of a context, like why TikTok is still, I mean, one of the best performing channels, especially on iOS, which is coming back to the 70% budget split on iOS I mentioned before. There you go. Then, guys, second biggest channel, my fellow UA managers on the podcast.
Plavin.
Yes, absolutely. Google is on the third spot, and they are using a lot of iOS campaigns on Google as well for Brawl Stars based on the Google Ads transparency. I was checking it as well, but for Uplavin, as we discussed last time, it was great, a lot of spend, but the playables were, quite shitty, which was also like only playable end cards. So iOS mainly with playables, guys. Prefer, I guess, like you would start with day 0 IIP ROAS campaigns and then move to day 7 IIP ROAS campaigns because that makes sense. You don't have any ads yet, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, yet. But then, like, mainly iOS and then Google Play will follow. So we already kind of mentioned the Google Ads. The Google Ads with iOS and Android. So we have 3 big spenders. And now I would say 4 smaller ones, which is Facebook, I guess, right? It's still pretty good on iOS. Super shitty on Android, but whatever. And then we have like Moloko, which I think like makes all the sense with all the SDK networks as DSP with playables as well and kind of long form content like 90-second videos, which was they had the Brawl Stars 1 minute long videos. So I would say easily they could create like 90-second videos. And then Misplay and even Mintegral is now working quite well for different games. So I think there is a lot of opportunities they could do. And now, what about the creatives? What would you use, guys? What would you use in terms of the creatives?
Story-driven creatives and probably really, showcasing the characters and the strong IP.
So global launch cartoon video again
makes sense. I mean,
well, it's silly to say, right? Because like their creatives are like really high end and not like they don't jump on any bandwagons, right? So it's like they just really high end creatives.
They do, but yeah, I would definitely use any kind of story driven or narrative that they are doing with Brawl. We already saw it kind of on Brawl Stars in the previous episode, so I'm not going to show it. But also this progression based level 1 versus level 60. So. Or even noob versus pro. I was playing the game. I was like, oh my god! Like
they could do literally the merge creatives, like the evolution of baby, classic, ultra, super that they have in the game.
Upgrade type
upgrade
type
concept.
Of definitely yes, that's great. That's a very good one. Then
because it's not fake.
It's not fake. Yeah, it's not fake, and it showcased
the progression of the
progression. Yeah, so I'd say. The lame gameplay versus the high skilled one, which I would be in the lame. very not.
They can use also their Godzilla, the kaiju guy.
They could use that, yeah. I would say also they could use humor. Obviously, I love their like chicken simulator video from TikTok.
Yeah, they have the mega chicken unit.
Yeah, and there you go. The thing is, like they had these like April Fool's jokes about Squad Busters, like portrait mode, and then this chicken, whatever. And the chicken is fun, and also like the whole communication around
chicken.
Squad Busters.
You mean like KFC? Squad Busters? Yeah, they had that.
yeah, the KFC. Yeah, the KFC as well. But now, like there was like a chicken simulator, so that was super funny. I will show you in the post production as well. And I wanted to say something, but you kind of.
So let me get this straight. So you would do live events mainly in Asia. Then you would.
Well, I didn't finish, Mister.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
So, okay.
But
so let's finish.
You can continue.
You have to get the last word,
Yeah. So live events in Asia, as usual, offline marketing there that works great. Then some, let's say, a lot of influencing through their usual channel of influencers. Blah blah blah. That's there. Then PPC, UA,
performance marketing
marketing on
PPC battle tag.
TikTok, Eplavin, Google, and Facebook.
And Moloko and Misplay and Mintegral.
Okay.
I hope you listen.
The thing that's like
carefully.
beyond my second level of best way manager. And then then some more creative concepts. Anything else that I missed?
Yeah, it's look. I would even show you this. You know this.
Oh yeah, favorite Battle Legion creative.
Favorite Battle Legion creative, which was working quite well, and obviously like this would make so much sense with like who would win in terms of like showcasing their all their armies and units and characters and everything. So I would definitely do this, and then we have I don't know, we have this one. I mean, you could use actually mass battles.
What kind
of
budget would you put on this?
I'm getting there. I just want to show you one other thing, which I think is this, which we did in the past. I'm not sure how this would kind of fly with Supercell, but look, it's kind of like multiplayer, kind of meet gates type of video.
They would never go for this ever.
But why? It's like you can use it in this like Squadbusters universe. Squadbusters universe. These like multipliers. It can be just chests, fusions, things. You know, like in the battle.
You can reproduce it naturally with the game, just without the giant plus numbers, which are cringy.
Sure. Yes, but like the general concept as an idea, of course, like not like exactly like these gates mechanics from Forex.
This is Hero Wars, basically. This is Hero Wars.
Yeah, pretty much. Never go with this, and I don't think like they need to do it, but
they could take it as a inspiration.
It's an inspiration, yeah. So and then like some UGC shit which they're doing.
So show me the money. What's the spend?
Show me the money. So I wouldn't spend from the beginning a lot, but I would start with like 250k per day. Then kind of slowly, I mean, based on the numbers, initial numbers, like say to like 500k, most probably like in 3 or 5 days, 500k to million, and then kind of ended up on like 2 mil per day, based on the like actual numbers. So we don't know the payback.
What are the actual numbers that you're checking here, ROAS, or what's the thing that you're looking for here?
Yeah, so we don't know the payback, but yeah, I would say let's
assume, man. So you're throwing 500k into it. What are you looking for?
I just want to show you this graph, which is the retention profile of all their games, basically.
And
how does that look like? So you see, I mean, all their games. I mean, not sure if like you see it, or I just need to zoom in.
Yeah, it's a straight line. After day 30, it's a straight line. Okay.
Yeah, after day 30 is a straight line, basically. It's like day 90, like
it's insane.
Their day 30 is like their day 90 is everybody's day 30.
Exactly.
The better
ones.
Oh,
exactly.
That's insane.
Exactly. It's absolutely insane. That's what I wanted to say. Like, so like they can
every game has higher than 20% day 30 for those not watching YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. And they have day 90, like 60, 19%. Like this is fucking amazing. So I wanted to say this, like if we have, and if I assume like this is gonna have similar, I mean, retention profile, which all their games, like look, it starts at 60 day 1 and ends up like between 16 to 20 on day 9. Like it's in this range. And Brawl Stars a little bit worse than the others, but still like 16 or 17%. And this is just iOS. Android is very similar. And this is just all. If we do as US, there it's like still the same thing. Brawl Stars is a little bit worse than the others.
For those that like, this is not safe for your eyes to look at this thing.
Yeah, please just like you should turn off the video and just walk away. Don't kid yourself, please. So, but we are talking about very, very solid numbers. So, like in mind, so you can basically have the money back in 90 days easily. And if you look at the beyond the day 90, it's still gonna pay back. So you could spend a lot of money, even like above the 2 million per day, if this retention stays true. And also, as you know, first a month or 2 months, the golden cohort and the honeymoon period, whatever we want to call it, CPS is gonna be low. In that case, you can get the payback period, shorter payback period than the rest. So I would be looking at this the ROAS numbers, and then day 0, day 1, day 3, day 7, which most probably is going to be percent out of the bat easily.
Clash of Clans have 30% day 30. Okay, this is a new standard.
Yeah, exactly. 30% day 30. So with this, like whatever.
Yeah.
So that would be something I would look at, like level spent, the ROAS numbers on each channel, and based on that, just scale more and more. And obviously, I left kind of like these like influencers in the channel mix on purpose.
How much
like
money
the influencers.
do you throw into influencers, or
That's
do they think?
the thing. Like, it's a very special
one knows.
category. Like, it's like
No one knows.
no one knows. But
It's
then
not standardized, right? Like it's just
I want to talk about the top troops, like Mr. Beast video at some point in the future, which I think it's 7 figures.
They should make Viva La Dirt League a video for them.
Oh yes.
And also, by the
Definitely,
way,
yes.
the Carbot guy, that's also very good. And these days is being very used. The one that does Blizzard animation,
Yeah.
short videos, those are very good. And I've seen him having like more and more promotion on his channel. Even AFK Journey had a video on him.
So, I mean, why not?
Yep.
It's additional money, obviously, but additional kind of branding awareness and everything, additional installs. On the other hand, we saw like how the what was it, Brawl Stars Mr. Beast video didn't move anything. It just like increased the number of installs, maybe because the monetization.
You mean the Brawl
great.
Stars Squid Game thing?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of, well, like in the category of Pedro Pascal, for much mention, I think.
Yeah.
A very expensive outside of UA activity, alternative UA channel. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I would do, and I think like they have all the. I mean, obviously, who the fuck I am to judge whatever they do? They will do really good. They will do just way better than just fine.
Yeah, the big
I'm
question
looking
is
forward.
the big question is how good they will do. We know they will do good.
Yeah.
The question is
Yeah.
how big good.
Yeah.
So
we'll check back in our review radar section in
Oh,
next
No,
quarter.
this is gonna be even sooner
This
than
is
Review
go-
Radar. Oh,
this is gonna be sooner because Review Radar is usually next 3 months, which means this is a month. In a month, this is a global launch, so we'll definitely have a little bit
Yeah.
more info on that.
yeah. Maybe even sooner. Let's see how it goes. 'Cause, maybe we'll have a secret guest or secret guests in the future. But
That don't show up.
they don't show up on a Sunday night, of course. I mean, it's like, who the fuck would like to join on Sunday nights?
Also, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You bought it. And anyway, the listeners, thank you very much.
And on that bombshell, let's end.
No. So I would rate this 10 out of 10 for the global launch, obviously.
To your US strategy, okay. Humble Matej streak
Humble
continues.
Matej, yeah. Matej, yeah, win streak. Win streak 10 out of 10, obviously. No, I mean, for UA, I have no fucking idea. The influencers are great, but that's it. And like this is the thing, like for this, just like the hype they did, even Discord. I mean, there's like everybody's just chatting in
this
Discord.
whole soft launch thing, which is completely made up, is a great hype machine. I need to give them that.
Yeah. And like they can just tweak all these like small things here and there and just get additional feedback.
Oh, like this is great. Like they're basically making fun of themselves, which is amazing, and they will get
Exactly,
like 1
that's what I would
month
say.
of free soft launch data on top.
Exactly. Yeah.
Basically, but that's as much as they're gonna get. They're gonna get more.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I most probably don't need to get more because they already made the decision to go global before even entering the soft launch, and the fact that the communication is around like making fun of themselves.
I think it's
absolutely loved. Like 10, not like 15 out of 10 for that. That's amazing.
Ilka pushing the button video was amazing. Really agree there. But the thing is that I think because the games are kind of quite similar with Brawl Stars, and because Brawl Stars is on a giant roll, and because they're using a lot of system from Brawl Stars,
that's why
probably they don't even need a soft launch to begin with.
Yeah, of course. Like that's what I said at the beginning. Like they are using the whole framework from Brawl Stars. They just apply to Squad Busters, and then that's it.
Yeah,
that's why this it makes all the sense.
Yeah, the big question is if the two games together makes more than one.
I mean, yes.
Let me just end on this one note.
Let's say we can have a bet or something.
No, we're not gonna get the bet. We're just gonna get
bet Matej's car.
Yeah, you can bet my car.
We're gonna just end on this one small note where, let's say, to
We
be.
can end on the meme. On the meme with.
No, it's not meme. It's a graph. So this is a graph of Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. If I take off Honkai Star Rail, you see how Genshin is going down from the point that Honkai Star Rail kind of gets there. Just saying.
But you know, if we make a podcast about Honkai and then we do zoneless whatever, it's gonna
Zone
be
Zero.
like
Zone Zero.
7 people is gonna watch that because it's the same amount of people who actually play that game.
Yeah, it's 7
And that's a
millionaires
fact.
that are playing. And they pay
We'll
like
that's
get
a-
there. We'll
yeah,
get there.
and that's a fact.
Let's end it there. We'll get there. That will be another story. Okay.
This will be another story.
Yeah.
Who wants to take us home? Yeah, we didn't do that for a long time. So, I mean, you absolutely sucked, by the way, for that live AMA, Jakub. I mean, whatever you did, then please never do it
jobs
again.
badly so you don't get asked again, right?
Because
yeah,
I
it
was
was on purpose. Like,
I was pissed at not being able to play Squad Busters all day.
She's
What
like,
did you
no,
think?
no energy, nothing. And it's like, welcome. You can ask us whatever. This is for like, come on, like, what? Please.
All right, I'll take us home.
Okay, perfect.
All
Thank
right,
you.
everyone. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and following our podcast. Don't forget, we also have a Slack community that's vibrant, and I'm even answering questions now, which is amazing.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Finally.
Welcome back.
Finally.
Yeah. Please join. It's right below, and subscribe. We love you, and we'll let you know what conferences we're going to. We're next going to be in Limassol
Cyprus.
at the end of May in Cyprus for GDCY. And Matej will have some t-shirts. Jakub will have some laughs, and I don't know,
Glasses as well.
glasses as well.
Game tags.
And on that note, good night.
You still have those? Oh my god!
I used those.
Iron Man just came back. Jeez, please take
Good night,
them off.
everybody.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. Cheers.